This generation of men have become female, and it's actually sad. It's truly embarrassing, the state of men in 2026. A video I posted a few days ago highlighted just how poor a lot of men's mindsets are when it comes to building real value in life. They really have fallen victim to the ideologies on the internet. And one of the biggest ideologies right now, which is standing still and very solid, is looks maxing. A lot of men think that once I'm an 8 out of 10, I'll finally be able to get laid. Once I'm an 8 out of 10, I'll finally be valuable. I'll finally be able to get job opportunities. I'll finally get the attention from women that I've always craved. I'll finally be able to attract the types of people I want into my life, and it's just not true. It's just not true. Focusing on such a shallow aspect of your life only brings in shallow value into your life, which is not real value. And so many people are so focused on their looks that they've become females. They've become so feminized that they're focusing on building something which is just a shell. It's just a shell of value, of perceived value. And if all you focus on is looks maxing, then what you're going to experience is potentially more looks from the opposite sex and maybe from the same sex. You might get more people looking at you. But once you go into an interaction with somebody, you fail. You fail because you haven't built any real value within yourself. You haven't built that magnetic spark in your eyes that you need to build through experience, through competency, through doing real difficult things. Men are not valuable from the way they look. We can't be valued by society if we're good looking. Unless you are a millionaire from being a model, you are not going to get the attention and respect that you think you will by becoming an 8 out of 10. It's not going to happen for you. And all these people in the comments from the video I made talking about how charisma maxing is probably more important than looks maxing just shows how fucked up men's minds are. Trying to tell me that, like, all these guys who are too scared to put their face in their profile picture start coming at me saying that I'm just coping and that I'm privileged and all this shit. It's like, guys, I've experienced it. I have experienced this. This is my experience in the world. Being good looking doesn't mean shit. It doesn't get you anywhere. In fact, it can really work against you. People have like immediate ideas that you're like shallow. They immediately see you as like, I don't know, you get like immediate judgment almost. Now, I'm not here to say that it's not important to look good. You should look as good as possible. But if you make it your entire identity, if you make it all you work on, then you're really going to suffer. You're really going to suffer as a man. And I think a lot of men have fallen victim to it because it's an easy way out. It's a lot easier to go and focus on your looks, focus on your fucking jawline and your hair, than it is to go start a business, start a content creation channel, and start actually trying to build something real in the world. It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to fucking shave your chest hair and focus on such a shallow aspect of life. And you're gonna fail because all you're gonna do is build these looks, and you're gonna get that little icebreaker, 10 seconds of attention from whoever you're trying to get attention from. And then they're going to talk to you and they're going to be completely uninterested in continuing the conversation because you're vaporous, because you have nothing inside, because you have no experience, you have no charisma. So how the fuck are you going to get the opposite sex into bed, let alone keep them in your life and build real valuable relationships in your life through looks maxing? You're not. And this is what is not talked about. Clavicular and androgenic, these guys who promote looks maxing, they've openly admitted that they get the attention that they get because of their status, because of how many views they get online. It has nothing to do with their looks. Their looks and the ideology of looks maxing is what has ascended them to the level they're at. So that is why that they get all the attention they get, because their status is so maxed out. If they were walking around mogging people with no views like you are, then they'd be getting just as little women as you are. They'd be having just as little success as you are. And that's how they all started out. But it's a great medium for gaining popularity online because it gives men an easy out. It gives men a way to build something that they think is going to make them valuable. But really, it's just a disguise for their laziness. It's just a shield for them to feel like they're really building something, for them to really feel like they're actually ascending in the world. But in reality, they're not. And they have this idea that once I'm an 8 out of 10, I'm going to get laid. And it's just embarrassing, man. It's just embarrassing, and it's sad that men have fallen victim to such a shallow aspect of life. You've become so addicted to the female gaze that you'll put every little part of your soul into it just to get looked at by other people. But when you go and interact with people, you're failing. And that's why you've watched this video to this point. You need to max out every part of your life as a man. As a man, we need it all. We can't just be good looking. So you need to be in the gym, taking care of your looks, cutting your hair properly. I know mine looks pretty fucked up right now. Yes, you need to be doing all that, but you also need to go out and start that business. You need to go out and do that creative endeavor that your heart is yearning for. You need to make money. You need to take care of your family. You need to be physically fit. You need to take care of your health. You need to have that spark in your eyes, which people feel magnetized to. And you're only going to build that through true competence in the world, through true experiences, through hardship. You're only going to build yourself up as a man through loss, through stress. And so many men are choosing not to go down that path because they think looks maxing is going to save them. So many men think that once they're attractive, through Wolf's Law and all this shit, not saying it's not true, but through Wolf's Law, that they're all of a sudden valuable. They're a prize now. And you're gonna slowly find out that the ascension of your looks actually really gets you nowhere. And that's it. You need to stop focusing on such a shallow aspect of value. It's a facade. It's not real. I'm speaking from experience. There's no amount of beauty and looks as a man that's going to get you anywhere where you want to get to in life. So stop the coping, stop the bullshit, and start actually ascending what is going to improve your life as a man, as an individual. Get to it. Stop being lazy. Stop working on something which is just shielding your agency to go and act and to go and do hard things in the world. Let's get after it. Peace.